Hey fellas, how's it going? Welcome to our blue review for Set 6 Rivals Clash. I am joined by Atomic Ego
Hello.
and Annier.
What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well.
And as I said, we're going to be looking at the blue cards. I'm going to hand it on over to Atomic, and he is going to walk us through them, and we're going to give our thoughts.
Okay. So, the blue leader for this set is going to be Son Goku Childhood. He's generic, front side, and on his back, he says, when attacking, draw one card. Activate main once per turn. Discard one card from your hand during this turn. The next time you use an extra with an original cost of 2 or less, you don't have to pay the cost. He's a 20k power leader. That's pretty generic stat line. I think his leader ability is actually really good. Definitely, since you can discard a card, peel off, and pick it back up, it basically makes his discard free.
Yeah, I think this Kid Goku is going to be fairly good for a blue leader. He seems like he's going to be a lot of fun. This ability can hit a fair amount of targets from what it seems.
I like this leader a lot. Just what it does, the artwork on the leader card, it's probably going to be my blue deck this set.
Okay. Okay. So his first one cost, 5k power, 5k combo. On play, look at the 5 cards at the top of the deck. Reveal it to one non-announcer card with a cost of 4 or less in World Tournament. And its special traits and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the owner's deck in a random order. Anier, what do you think about this?
I think this is it's a fair cantrip. If you're running a fair amount of World Tournaments, this will most likely hit what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's just a on-theme searcher. Fun fact, this guy was a leader in Masters. That's about it.
That's great.
I wish he was a leader for this. It would have been cool. I will say. I am happy that Kid Goku's here. The World Tournament cards, just the archetype, I hope they continue on with it. Definitely, since there's a lot of World Tournaments, like when Goku gets older and everything like that. If they keep building on this archetype, it'll be pretty strong in my opinion. Alright, G-Ran. One cost, 5k power, 10k combo on play. Choose up to one battle card in your opponent's battle area with a cost of 1 or less and place it in the bottom of the opponent's deck. This is just Zamasu, but Earthling. So it can get picked up by Videl, so it's not bad. I think there's not really much we can say else about this.
The fact that Videl can pick this up just seems probably a better Zamasu.
Yeah, 100%. It being able to be recurred is kind of nuts. I think Zamasu's day is done. Because there's a lot of decks that are playing that for the removal. Why would you play that outside of Goku Black now when this exists? And this is another card you can pick up off of Elof or Videl.
Okay. Never mind. I was mistaken. Alright. 2 cost, 20k power, 0 combo. On play, discard 1 extra from your hand. If your leader has World Tournament and special trait, draw 2 cards.
I think this is fair. If you're running a lot of extras, being able to go +1 just seems nice.
Yeah, I like it. This card's great.
I think it's good. I just don't like the 0 combo. That's my biggest gripe. Like, this deck runs a lot of zeros. Definitely, since it wants to run extras if you're discarding them from hand. Okay. Jackie Chun, 3 cost, 25k power, 5k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. End of your turn, if you use an extra with an original cost of 1 or more during this turn, draw 1 card.
I very much like this card, just in general for blue. Just about all your extras activate this guy. Other than that, nostalgia, I love this artwork.
Yeah, he is good generically, and he also really helps the leader out with that discard. He's now replacing the card that's being discarded.
Yeah, I think the fact that if you do discard a card and you do play Pilaf, pick it back up. If you want to get some extra cards from the drop, or you just want to build up hand to defend, it's really good. It has a really good stat line. The fact that it's this is every turn, it's pretty great.
Having multiple of these down, my god.
Yeah, this draw 2 after discarding is crazy work.
Yeah, this isn't allowed to stay on board if it gets played.
Okay. So 3 cost, 25k power, 0 combo, Son Goku Childhood, critical. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. It's okay. I don't really see a use for it. Definitely in this type of deck, but that's just me.
Yeah, a later card might make this card just not worth running. Maybe running a budget deck is fine, but that's about it.
I think it's okay, especially with what we have now. There's another card that we'll see later that I think you would potentially play this with.
All right. So Chaozu. 3 cost, 20k power, 10k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Activate main once per turn, discard 1 card from your hand. Choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 4 or less in your opponent's battle area, and it can attack during your opponent's next turn. I think this card is okay.
Yeah, I have the same feelings. If you're running a lot of extras again, it at least is able to save your opponent off the turn.
I like that we're getting a lot of these cards that stun things, and they're in different colors. Because we had this Chaozu for blue now, the Chaozu for green. Yellow has been stunning stuff the whole time.
Yeah, I think this is a good turn to put a body out. At the same time, it just stalls before you can sickle.
Oh, I forgot about Para. Para exists and has been stunning things.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, most colors stun now.
Yeah, it originally was just what, yellow.
Well, red can stun, but
Yeah, it's not the best. All right. Tien Shinhan, we've seen this card. 4 cost, 30k power, 0 combo, critical. On play, add up to 2 extras with different card names from your drop to your hand. What's your thoughts on this on here?
I think this is going to be very good. With the later card shown, the 30k grid is a very nice stat line, and if you get to buff this card, it can get very scary.
I like this card a lot, just generically too. Like, I'm thinking about this in Zamasu. I'm gonna play this for 4, pick up Gallic-Gun and Proud Saiyan, have fun trying to hit me next turn. Also, here's a 30k crit for you to deal with.
Yeah, I think this card is just it's just good overall. It's good if you want to stall. It's good if you want to just have pressure. It's the fact that it picks up 2 extras with different names and it doesn't give a cost means that you can pick up whatever you want. You can pick up Sickle. You can pick up Proud Saiyan, like you said, Gallic Guns. Like using Gallic Gun, playing this, picking up your Gallic Gun to defend literally the same turn is kind of disgusting.
Yeah, no, it's a very strong card.
All right. So 3 cost, 20k power, 10k combo Nom. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then, if this card was played by a skill, draw 1 card.
I think this card is fair. Being able to take a life and swing lethal seems pretty good.
Yeah, he's just okay. Not much to say about it.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I think he's pretty good. Alright, 1 cost, Vanilla. Just generic, pretty good. Can be picked up by Videl. And Pilaf. It's not bad. I think we can move forward on this one. Alright. 1 cost, 5k combo, 5k power, Boma. On play, look at 7 cards at the top of your deck, reveal it to 1 extra with a cost of 2 or less added to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the owner's deck in any random order.
I'm not a fan of extra searchers. They search fairly deep, and sometimes you just whiff, and that just feels absolutely terrible. Other times you just bottom deck cards that you're looking for.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of searchers because I have bad luck with them. I usually end up bottom decking 2 super combos at least. I don't know about this one. You are running an extra heavy deck, but I always hate when you bottom deck important stuff. So I don't know. It's a searcher. There's not much to say about it. It searches for a specific thing. It fits into the deck. I personally wouldn't run it just because I'm not a fan of searchers.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't run it in the build. Mainly just because 7 cards, if you only see 1 extra, that's 6 cards gone. At bare minimum 5, regardless of the situation. Like, it's just too many things that are valued to just delete. That's 5 cards gone. And this searching the deck doesn't make it even better. And it's only getting 2 or less. And I'm pretty sure you're still going to want to run Sickle and everything else like that. You have to run Absolute Light, Lightning, and all the other stuff. It's not expensive, but it's a gamble. If that makes sense. Alright. 5 cost, Vegeta Mini DA, 35k power, 0 combo. On play, if your leader is Vegeta Mini DA, draw 3 cards and choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area and reduce its cost by 5 for the turn. Honey Air, tell us what's up. You're the Vegeta Mini player, brother.
I have been testing out Vegeta Mini, and he does alright. It's just without the support, he's been having a rough time. This card seems perfect for what Vegeta Mini wants to do. Being able to draw 3 cards and potentially get rid of 6 cost or less seems perfect for Vegeta Mini.
I think this card's absolutely insane. Draw 3 cards on a 35k body. That alone, without the reduced cost, is pretty good, but then it's reducing a cost by 5. This just goes to show how poorly supported the Vegeta Daima deck was. So they had to print a card ridiculous like this to like put him anywhere on the map.
Yeah, I think they really understood that leader was very, very underpowered. And this card is showing that right here. Drawing 3, basically dropping a 6 down to 1 is ridiculous. Just for being played, it's crazy. It's not an on swing or anything like that. It's just play. So even in the yellow matchup, it doesn't matter. It's still out there. So I think
Vegeta Mini needed this because his leader ability is like a non-ability for the most part.
Yeah, he was basically just a vanilla blue leader, and now he's a leader with ability now. I think he's playable for sure with this card. Alright, 2 calls, 20k combo, 5k. 2 calls, 20k power, 5k combo, Yamcha. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Active battle, your turn, once per turn. If you use an extra with a visible cost of 1 or more during this turn, this card in the battle area gets 10k power for the turn.
I very much like this card. He can swing above his stat line fairly consistently in Kid Goku. Later in the game, for cheap, you just put down this 2-drop and potentially swing for 30.
Yeah, he fits into the theme of the deck, and blue plays a lot of extra cards at any point in the game. Maybe you're on 5 energy, you need to sickle something, and this is your 2-drop that you could use for the remaining 2 energy. You play this first, sickle, clear board. Now you got a 30k swing going in, you're still putting out the pressure.
Yeah, I think this card is really good. Definitely with the leader making the extra free, so that way you can play this for 2, and that's just kind of strong. You're always pressuring board. This seems like a more aggro style of blue from what blue usually wants to play.
Yeah, this leader, it's like all gas. It's kind of nice to see an aggro blue leader, where a lot of blue's playstyle has been very defensive.
Alright, we're gonna go to the next card. Launch as a super combo. Disappointed that she's not a leader. Hope I see her sometime soon. Alright. Ranfan. 1 cost, 10k power, 5k combo. Activate main once per turn. If your leader is Son Goku Childhood, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area. Reduces cost by 1 for the turn. I don't really know what to say on this, on here. Any thoughts?
As far as I know, I don't know why you would run this card. There, as far as I've seen, there hasn't been too many reasons to reduce costs in Kid Goku.
Yeah, there's a couple cards that you could use this with, but for the most part, you're not really running more removal. Like, it is a more aggro blue deck. I do think if you're playing the Mai in any blue deck, if you're playing the Mai that reduces something by 1, this could be a consideration as a replacement. You're losing 5k in combo power, but it has staying power on the board. Like, once it's there, you can repeatedly use it. They have to remove it to stop that effect.
I'm gonna move on. Like I said, I don't have much words to say on that. All right. 2 cost, merry-go-round gum. Activate main, draw 2 cards, and discard 1 card from your hand. Then choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, and reduces cost by 2 for the turn. So my honest thoughts about this is that this card does not look good in the new leader, but I think it goes great in the Diamond Vegeta. I think Diamond Vegeta loves this card. I don't think the Son Goku Childhood likes it.
Yeah, I think this card is more so for Diamond Vegeta, or even Zamasu if he needs to reduce costs for any reason, or is just searching for a card.
I think it's okay. In Goku, it's free, and then you stay neutral because you draw the 2 when you use this. Really all I got to say about it. It's whatever.
Alright. Scissor, paper, rock, 2 calls. Activate battle. Your cards that are in the battle get plus 25k power for the battle. Then, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1 card. On here.
I think this card is absolutely great for Kid Goku. It has insane value. It's a stronger version of Gallic Gun in Kid Goku.
Good card. That's all there is to say about it.
Yep. Good card. That's all there is to say about it. Alright. 1 cost, Piercing Sword of Light. Activate main if your leader is Vegeta. Look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 card with a cost of 4 or less. And Saiyan and its special traits. Add it to your hand. Place the rest in the owner's drop.
This card for Vegito can help him set up earlier on, or if you're just missing a couple of cards in your drop to hit 20. It's probably fair.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know if I'd prefer this over playing Baby Pan. I guess you're actually picking up a card.
So,
I don't know how I feel about it.
So actually, speaking of which, I think this card would be perfect in your Vegeta list, Gremlin. Mainly because, at least with my experience, when I need to find that 3 cost not Vegeta, Goku, and are the 2 cost Vegeta, this helps out a lot. While also, if you want to just play the regular Vegeta list that focuses on the 4 cost Vegeta, this also gets him and adds it to the hand while also getting you closer to where you need to be. With that 10 cards in drop getting ready to flip.
I can see that, but at the same time, in my Vegito deck, I like the Baby Pan because it gives you 100% control in what you're dropping. So, like, if I hit Goku Black with this, he's just gone. That's it. And I don't know if I like that so much because it's very important to find the pieces for that deck. I see what you're saying, but at the same time, just for me personally, I like the control I get from the Baby Pan. Also, I can defend with it after.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you make a valid point.
And being able to know what you're dropping is another factor. I didn't think about that actually. I was more thinking about just getting to the 10 as fast as possible, so that way you can get to the point where you flip and you just pressure the face with Goku Black and then.
Yeah, where you just get the 6 energy and win the game.
Yeah. All right. World Tournament Arena. 2 calls, activate battle, discard 1 card from your hand, and switch this card in a battle area to rest mode. Your cards that are in battle get plus 15k power for the battle. Thoughts?
This card is fairly nice. If your hand is clogged up with extras, it turns a 0 in hand into 15.
Oh yeah, this card's amazing. It's generic. There have been times where I've been Zamasu and I've used a Proud Saiyan and I needed a 10k to live, but I drew into another Proud Saiyan and I was out of energy. This card would have saved me some games. I really wish I had this before. I would put this as like a 3 of in Zamasu, honestly. Just generically turning any dead extra card. When blue runs a lot of extras, you're running all those sickles, you're running the Gala Guns, the Proud Saiyans, you might not have energy for your extras in that moment. This saves you.
I actually didn't think about it like that. I was more thinking of it as just a Son Goku childhood. This actually does help out a lot of blue leaders with a bunch of extras. But it only works for cards in the battle area, right? Or does it work in general?
Cards that are in a battle.
Will it work for the leader or no? It shouldn't, right?
Yes.
It does.
Yes, it works for the leader.
Okay, that's news to know. Okay. Then yeah, with Zamasu, that's a 40k. That's basically a Gala Gun. It's a free Gala Gun. It's not bad. Okay. All right, 2 calls. Cross Arm Dive. Activate main. Return 1 blue card with a cost of 3 or less in your battle area to his owner's into his owner's hand. Sorry about that. Play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 3 or less and World Tournament and its special traits from your hand. So it pulls a card off the field and plays another one, probably Nam, since he's on the card, out. It's not bad.
The more I read this card, the more I like it. If you just play the cantrip turn 1, turn 2, you can play this card to cheat out any of your 3 cost World Tournament cards. If Nam replaces himself, if you need to, you can play Yamcha. You still have anything that you just need to play, you can just get it down.
Okay.
So
It's like Jackie Chun.
oh, you can play Jackie Chung off this, and then you draw a card. I was thinking of the Crit Goku. I was going to say this card right here is why I like the Crit Goku, because you play your cantrip turn 1, as Anir pointed out, bounce it back with this card, and now you have a 25k crit on the board on turn 2 is pretty strong. I wasn't even thinking of Jackie Chung, though. I think you play him down. I guess it depends what you have in hand. You're guaranteed the draw off Jackie Chung off this turn because you use this card.
Nam or Jackie Chun's probably your best bet.
Yeah, I agree with that, but when I saw the Crit Goku, I was like, okay, getting him out turn 2, Self-Awakening, I can see that. But the more I think about it, the more I'm second-guessing that now, because damn is Jackie Chung a good card.
Yes, very good.
I see if you use this card, the 1-drops I would like to use it off of. It really depends. Like if you're going outside of just the Kid Goku childhood, you could play the 1-cost Boma, have 7 cards, turn this into a 1-drop turn 2, and then play out something else and just go crazy and get that combo power back and probably do it again. I'm thinking they're gonna be making Nam loops soon, but we gotta see.
Yeah, just the more you read this card, the more you can find out what you can do.
Yes. Yeah, I like this card the most. Honestly, this is like probably my the funnest extra I've seen so far. All right, Dodon Wave. 2 costs, active battle. Your turn. Choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 5 or less in your opponent's battle area. Return it to the owner's command. Then, if there is a battle card with a cost of 4 or more in your battle area, and your cards that are in battle, the cards that are in battle get plus 10k power for the battle. Is this this is a defensive card or an offensive card? I'm confused.
It's an offensive card. It's your turn only.
Okay.
I'm a fan of it. It helps with tempo. If your opponent has, 5 costs, so normally like a boss card, you can. It doesn't put it to the bottom of the deck, but at least you get it off the field, and you're buffing one of your own 4 costs or more. So if you already had Tien down to pick this up, Kid Goku gets to discard a card to play this for free. Tien's a 40k swing, and you got to remove 5 of them.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't have strong opinions about it one way or the other.
Yeah, I wish it was for the turn, because then I would play Vegito, and that would be 40k swing twice. That would have been good, but hey, can't have everything. Sleepy Boy Technique. I love this card. 2 costs. Activate main. Discard 1 card from your hand. Choose 2 battle cards with a cost of 5 or less in your opponent's battle area. Place them at the bottom of the deck in any order.
This is just generally a better Final Flash.
I gotta agree.
Yeah, that's about it.
It's a more versatile Final Flash. You're hitting 2 cards or you're hitting 1 card. Alright. Wolfang Fist. 2 costs. Active main, draw 1 card. Then if the battle card Then if there is a battle card with a cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area, choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 3 or less in your battle area, and it gets critical for the turn.
So, what I like about this card is this card, if you're running it, makes it so that the 3-cost Crit Goku doesn't need to be run. You can run Videl in your list. She picks up most of these extras we've seen. And if you use this on Videl, you get to replace itself in hand, and Videl becomes a crit.
Thanks for ruining my Crit Goku even further. As soon as I read this card just now, I was like, oh, my Crit Goku is completely useless.
Yeah, it's only this card, but that's if you run this card.
I think if you're running Videl, you run this card, because it's activate main, you draw a card, pop this onto Videl, swing Videl, pick this back up.
Yeah, it's fairly good if you're running Videl, but it does require your opponent to have a 2-cost or less. It's not terribly hard to have on the field.
Yeah, I'm about to say, most of the time, 1-drops and cantrips, everything like that are going to be on the field, so you should have a target. But it also makes sense now why they want you to lower the cost of some cards, so that way you can meet this requirement. Alright, and we're at the secret rare. 5 cost, 35k power, 0 combo, double strike. Once on play during this turn, the next time you use a non-field extra with an original cost of 2 or less, after activating the skill, activate that extra skill again. Go ahead and tell us how you feel about it.
This secret rare just seems like it's insanely strong for blue as a whole. Being able to just copy the extra that you played is just insane. Of course, Kid Goku takes the most advantage of this because he can use it the earliest, but it's just about any of the extras. You just activate it twice.
Yeah, especially with Kid Goku. Turn 5, you slam this down, activate ability. This is now an 85 double strike that draws you 2 cards. It's wild. It's also, generically good. You play this, you can Gallic Gun twice.
Yeah, I do think this is going to replace a lot of the double strikes in blue, because bottom decking some cards with this out, just being able to play Sleepy Fist, just bottom decks 2/5 costs off the board off it.
Blue normally plays into a long game, so this card just becomes active fairly easily for blue. It seems to be insane.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good inside of Halo Coup due to the fact that Halo Coup can actually has a boss card now. They can do Final Hope / twice, picking up combo, and this is just destruction at the end of the turn. Okay, we're at the promo. 4 cost Vegeta Mini DA, 30k power, 5k combo. On play, if your leader is Vegeta Mini DA, choose all battle cards in your opponent's battle area and reduce their cost by 3 for the turn. When attacking, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area with the cost of 1 or less and place it in the bottom of the owner's deck. How we feeling?
This card, if someone's playing Diamond Vegeta, your opponent must remove this card from the field. If he plays another one, Diamond Vegeta's ability actually just starts popping off and you just start losing your entire board.
Yeah, this card's pretty good. Just reading it, like, it minuses everything. The turn you play this, it answers your opponent's last move. And then if they let this stick on board and you get another one, it don't matter what their board is, it's probably gone.
Yeah, this answers a lot of, honestly, in my honest opinion, on turn 5, this clears a lot of boards. Definitely with the leader being able to remove another 1 cost.
Yeah, you get to remove 2 4 costs in 1 turn.
Yeah.
And considering that you didn't get to keep this down, you can remove up to 3.
Mm-hmm. It's strong. It's strong. I have no rest with it. They're showing that they see that Mini Vegeta's Diamond Vegeta 1 is not as strong as they assumed he was going to be, and they're giving him the support he needs.
Yeah, he's starting to get playable.
Yeah, he has very strong leader locked cards.
Yeah, I gotta agree. And then on top of that, he has the other cards that he can use as well. Drumley, you wanna get us out of here?
Yep, that is the end of the blue cards. Thank you for joining us for the review of blue. Until next time, take care. See you all later.